Can we say a moment of silence for the Dow Jones and the S&P 500 as well as the NASDAQ? What is going on, everybody? It's Stas here. Welcome back to another video. So in today's video, we're going to be doing a market update. We're going to talk about the three major indexes, the Dow, S&P, the NASDAQ. We're going to talk about some trades that I'm personally looking to take, as well as one particular trade that I'm currently in as of now. And we're going to talk about some other stocks that I'm currently watching, mainly ETFs, for the rest of this week. So for those of you guys that are new to my channel, my name is Stas, and I make videos dealing with swing trading, day trading, long-term investing, and my personal philosophies and strategies when it comes down to investing and trading in the stock market. So for those of you guys who want to learn more about that, feel free to drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, as well as join our Discord group chat, as well as our Facebook group. All of those are linked down below in my description box, and you can follow me on Twitter too if you guys want to, if you're, active on Twitter. I'm decently active on there, tweeting a couple times a day. So I hope you guys enjoyed that little humor in the beginning of the video, because the NASDAQ, the Dow Jones, and the S&P got hammered today. And we're going to talk about that just to start off the video. And let's take a look at the S&P 500. So we noticed the S&P down 3% today, down almost $100. So a sizable drop today. It did not hold the 180 SMA, which was a support point that I was hoping that the S&P would bounce above, because it has been a support in the past here, and I was hoping it would bounce here as well, but now we see it's free falling way below the 180 SMA, and it's pretty much a falling knife as of now. So the S&P, guys, is not looking too good in terms of this chart. The Dow Jones, this one got hammered today as well, down about 800 points, down about 3%. And this one is still holding above this 180 SMA. And hopefully this one is able to hold above here, because like the S&P, this one has been a support level in the past. We noticed it bounced here. It held above here a little bit. It dipped a little bit below here, but, for the most part, it was trading around that 180 SMA. So right now, this one's a falling knife as well, just like the S&P. But if we're able to hold above here, that would be the first sign of, market recovery. But, the market right now is in a weird state. So I wouldn't be surprised if we just kept selling off tomorrow. And do I think this is a market crash? I don't think this is a market crash. We did see the interest rates hike up just a tad bit, which is why a lot of people think that this is currently happening in terms of this market sell-off, but I don't think this is the start of a market crash. I just think this is a very healthy correction that we've been needing to see in terms of the major markets, because we've been on crazy bull runs over the past couple of months, pretty much over the whole summer, right? If we see from the mid-June, Dow Jones is at 24,000. We shot up all the way to near 27,000. So this pullback, this correction is very healthy for the markets, and I don't think the stock market is crashing right now by any means. So the NASDAQ down 5%. This was the most sizable loss here, down about $370. And this one, is a falling knife as well. And, it's pretty much trading below all of the different support levels that were once support levels, but they are now resistance points. So let's draw this one out really quickly. Maybe if it's able to hold above this point right here, that would be a good sign of a reversal, right, of the NASDAQ. But this is, if it's able to break below here, guys, that is going to be scary, with the next support point, being around like 6,800, with this one being at about 7,000. So that is what the major markets are looking like. So now to talk about what I'm personally trading, guys, and what I see value in terms of, the particular stocks and ETFs in my watch list. So I took a position today in UGAZ, ticker symbol UGAZ, and I personally got into UGAZ at about $90.09, and I'm scaling it to my position. I'll have a screenshot for you guys right here. I'm in right now with about $1,200, slowly adding more to this position as time continues to go on and as it continues to push up in price. But I wanted to get an initial position in UGAS. So we're going to talk about why I did this personally, and we're going to talk about why I do see potential in it. So obviously, guys, we know that natural gas has been ridiculously bullish. It's been shooting up in price, which means UGAS has also been shooting up in price. And we've been noticing healthy corrections and hovering, and the stock, or the ETF rather, has been hovering above the EMA line for the most part during these corrections, right? We noticed it shot up to 77, pulled back, shot up to 89, pulled back here. It shot up here to $97. Now it pulled back all the way to about $89, and it's hovering above the EMA line as we speak. So this is one of the main reasons as to why I took a position in UGAS right here, because I do see a lot of potential here, guys. We see a very strong, let me change this real quickly. I think it's about like a 10% potential for profit from the $90 price point up to about $98, $99. And I do think that natural gas and UGAS are going to be extremely bullish for the next month or two at least, because we do see, if we're looking historically at natural gas, guys, and let me just show you guys this really quickly. If we are looking historically here, guys, we notice that during this time of year, natural gas tends to be very bullish. If we look at 2016 at about, what is it now? October, we noticed this commodity, or this future, went from $290 all the way up to $390 in the matter of 2 months, from October to December. We noticed last year, where was this? October last year, we went from about $296 up to about highs of $350 during the beginning of the year of this past year, in January of 15th, 2018. So we noticed during this time period, natural gas tends to be very bullish. And tomorrow we do have a report coming for natural gas. We're going to learn a lot about the new inventories, all that different stuff in terms of natural gas. So this is really going to determine whether or not UGAS is going to shoot up even more, and that's why I'm saving more money on the sidelines for that natural gas report to come out, and then I'll invest more after that. So, UGAS, like I said, guys, I'm in at $90.09, 5 cents, something like that. You saw the screenshot. But another thing I want to look at is the 20-day 1-minute chart. Here, it's holding above the 50 SMA very nicely. If we look at the 10-day 30-minute chart, it's holding above the 180 SMA quite nicely here as well. So, all signs are slowly starting to show for a reversal in UGAS. So that's the one stock today, guys, that I've been keeping my eyes on. And the market for me today, for the most part, my watch list has been pretty dry. I was waiting for the opportunity to come to me, because that's what I always do in terms of trading, guys. I don't force trades. So for the most part, up till about like noon today, when I did take this UGAS position, I was just sitting on cash, because we've been seeing a lot of market sell-offs. Right, obviously in the big name stocks, a lot of them have been selling off, and today really was a day for the bear ETFs. And today, we're going to look at LABD, because this one shot up 10%, right? Because when the markets are going down, the bear ETFs are tending to go up in price, right? This is a bear ETF here. This one has been on a ridiculous bull run over the past week, pretty much since the market has been, selling off. We notice it's been up 37% from the $24 price point here. Another one that went crazy today was DRIP. I was contemplating day trading this one on this pullback here, but I did not end up getting into this one. But this one went bananas, up 14%. Check this out, uptrending pattern, all the jazz that we love seeing. We see this one's pushing up in price. This just tells us that the market has been red. We see DSLV has been slowly pushing up. This one has very low volume and it's very spotty. We can see that. But, you get the point, right? We see DGAS, even DGAS shot up very nicely today in terms of the low, from $13 up to about $14.25. So, for the most part, guys, the bear ETFs that I've been watching have been performing well, right? So I'm looking to take a possible position in either DRIP or LABD, depending on if the markets are going to be selling off tomorrow, and depending if you know, crude oil is going to continue the sell-off that it's currently on, because we see crude oil is kind of in a state right now where it's made a lower high, right? We noticed it topped off here at 75, 77, topped off here at 75, and now we're slowly pushing back down in price. So we could see potentially crude oil reaching down here to the 180 SMA, maybe at $71, $70, right? Somewhere around there. And that will offer some great margin for DRIP from wherever it's at now. Let's say we take a pullback tomorrow on DRIP, we get in at 550. We could potentially ride this one up to 630, 650. You know, however long the market is going to be selling off for, and for however long crude oil is going to be selling off for. So let's see, what other ones are we looking at? Like, to be honest, guys, as this market continues to sell off, let's look at my active watch list too here. You know, as this market, just look at all this red. Look at all this red. As this market continues to sell off, I'm personally going to be day trading more for the next couple of days, weeks, whatever, because I'm not looking to hold a stock throughout a market sell-off, because obviously that is not good for swing trading, right? So I made a penny stock watch list here, not really penny stock, but, you know, lower priced stocks here that, you know, have had a bunch of volume, a bunch of hype around them, and maybe I'm going to be hopping in and out of these. I personally don't day trade too much, like you guys know, but I did day trade VTVT yesterday for a 7% trade. But, you know, all of the longer term swing trade positions that I want to take are just showing signs of downtrending patterns, which is just not an attractive, well, McDonald's isn't, but this is just not an attractive thing to swing trade, right? Why would I want to swing trade this? This is a falling knife, right? Why would I want to swing trade PayPal? This is a falling knife. Why would I want to get into Nike? This one's taking a beating, right? So I'm just going to wait till the markets recover, right, before I do hop into any of these larger cap stocks that we've been talking about over the past couple of weeks on this channel as a swing trade. So I'm going to be focusing more on day trading over the next couple of days, and I'm obviously going to be updating you guys on a daily basis on what I'm doing, right? That's the whole purpose of these videos. And I'm going to be focusing on the bear ETFs, right? We have a couple of bear ETFs that I really like I mentioned, DRIP. You know, we're going to be looking at LABD, right? These are two main ones that I'm going to be watching for now, and there's going to be a bunch of more that I'm going to be talking about over the next couple of days, or, you know, however long this market is going to continue to sell off. So, guys, in times like these, you just got to reposition your strategy, right? Try to find positions that will be good in terms of swing trades, although there aren't many right now, but there are some out there that you could potentially find, like UGAS, for example. I personally think this would be a nice couple of day swing trade, or whatever, you know, these inverse ETFs, the bear ETFs. They are going to be good plays, in my personal opinion, as long as this market continues to sell off. And, you know, I'm sure there's some other stocks out there that are showing signs of uptrend patterns, like J&J, right? This one's a good one. You know, MU, nope, that's not a good one. AMD, nope, that's not a good one right now. Let me take a look at Microsoft, actually, MSFT. You know, this one took a massive sell-off as well. Just be ready, guys. In times like these, be ready and have some cash set aside, because when I tell you the market is going to reverse, it's definitely going to reverse, you know, as long as we're in this bullish market. It's just a matter of when it's going to reverse, and not forcing opportunities, but letting the opportunities come to you. There's not a wrong thing with sitting on cash for a week while the market sells off, and then hopping into stocks as it starts to reverse and push back up. This is what I'm personally doing. Like I just told you guys, I'm not trading any stocks this week except for these bear ETFs and a couple of penny stocks. But in terms of swing trade positions, guys, the stocks are selling off right now, and I think it's better to just stay on cash and wait for the reverse, because when this reverse does come, you know, as long as we're in this bull market, there's going to be some crazy upside in big tickers like MSFT, right? Apple, take a look at Apple. You know, this one's at the 215 alert that I do have set for it, but, you know, I'm not really going to be trading this one until the market starts to push back up. You know, we see Apple, we see Microsoft, you know, these big name companies. We see Nike took a sizable sell-off today of 7%. So, guys, the opportunities are out there, but we just have to wait until the market reverses, and then we can hop and take advantage of these opportunities. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, and join our Discord community as well as our Facebook group. All of the links are down below in the description box. And make sure to do your own research when it comes down to investing and trading. Do not buy or sell based off of my opinion or anybody else's opinion out there. Excuse me, because that's not how you're going to become a self-sufficient trader over time. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. Feel free to shoot me a DM on any of those platforms to talk to me if you guys have any questions. If you want to talk about stock strategies, investing, long-term investing, anything you guys want, shoot me a message. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Have a great day. Hope you guys are killing it. Peace.